with you guys. Had some phone calls come in, and one of the questions that I'm being asked all the time is, does the surfactant mess up the batch ratio mix or the blend ratio mix when you're doing houses, whatever you're doing? Bleach and water mix, when you got your actual washing ratio put together in your batch mix or with your blend manifold, does adding surfactant mess with the actual ratio? And I just wanted to get on here and talk about that with you guys because what's up, Truth Seeker? I wanted to answer that question because so many people are trying to get into this business and they're just overthinking it. It's really not rocket science, guys. So I just wanted to jump on while I'm out here tinkering on the trailer and chit chat with you guys and see what's up and talk to you guys and explain to you that you do not have to have this as an exact science, guys. It's really not that hard. And the more you guys get out here and do this, the more you will realize that it's really not that difficult to understand. So, what's up? What y'all doing? Let's see what we got. Jonathan Barger, what's up? Truth Seeker, I see you, dude. Right now, I'm actually got my battery tender and I am plugging everything up. I got my 12 volt charged up. Yeah, I'm jumping over to my pressure washing side because I haven't charged that battery in a few weeks. So that's what I'm doing. What's up, man? 10 of you guys on. Y'all smash the like button for me so we can get that algorithm going. Let's see. Jonathan Barger. Can I use tax write-offs before I have insurance for my LLC? I don't know what insurance would have to do with your actual tax purposes, man. IRS doesn't really care if you have insurance as long as you pay them taxes. Unless I'm wrong about that and there's something else I will learn in life. I don't think the IRS cares if you have insurance or not. Oh, my trailer's a mess. I got to get it. Bro. Stop falling, stupid. Don't know anything about that. So basically what we're talking about today is people are really concerned and just overthinking everything. I mean, you think that your house washing ratio or your roof washing ratio, whatever, has to be down to the decimal point, and it doesn't. I mean, it's just bleach and water, guys. It's really not that hard. So we'll get on there and talk about that. What's everybody else doing? I'm trying to hook up charging things and chit chat with you guys while we're at it. Positive and negative. I don't remember which one's which. There's the negative, there's the positive. What's up, Coco? That's Coco, our community dog. She just kind of comes whenever she wants to. That's how she functions. That's how she rolls. So I'm just getting everything plugged up, getting ready for a little bit of work this week. We have been absolutely dead in the water with work. Double check I got that hooked up right. That's positive. That's negative. That's good. Let's crank it up. Let's go. And go. And she's charging. Sweet. So what are you guys up to, man? 13 of you guys, man. Y'all smash the like button. Let's get some folks in here. Get the algorithm. You missed. Jonathan, I don't think that the IRS really cares if you have insurance or not, bro. I mean, they're there for tax purposes. I don't think they care about your insurance. Josh Montgomery, I cleaned my first roof last week. Followed a lot of your tips when I showed people before and after pics. You'd think I had invented fire. Yeah. Especially if you're in an area where nobody knows what the heck it is or that you can even clean shingles. Down here where I'm at, all people really know is pressure washing. So when they call, hey, you still pressure washing houses? Yes. Yes, we are. But then I explained to them the science of soft washing and all that. Explained to them that we are going to do a better job than just pressure washing. And then we create value and they create money in our bank account. It's crazy how that works. It's pretty neat. Let me find my phone stand so I can set you guys up real quick. So I'm sorry, Raymond. I missed you. I missed your or Ramon. I'm sorry, I missed your whole comment. This is Raymond from Blue Seal General Cleaning, Florida. Cool, man. What part of Florida are you in? Trying to find my name. My daughter does live TikTok, so she's took my crap in here, so I got to give all my crap back and do all that. 17 of you guys, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, please, please, please. It helps the channel a little bit. Get some more folks in here. I'm washing laundry if you guys hear that in the background. So anyway, what we're talking about, guys, is people just overthinking everything. People that are trying to get into this business and they're just overthinking it. And they're overthinking it. And I understand completely. You want to get out here and you want to do it right. You don't want to blow anything up or burn anything down. I get it. But you can really get stuck in the mud trying to make a decision on something. So who is that? Texas Backyard Gardener. What camera am I using? This is an iPhone 13 Pro Max. Yeah, it's the Pro Max. Hold up, guys. You get to see me do all my high-tech camera stuff here as I get my thing set up. I should have did all this before I started, but I didn't. That's why we all family, guys. My channel is just raw. What you see is what you get. There we go. Now we're cooking with Crisco. I think that's more gooder. All right, there we go. Now we're good. Now I just got to get you guys at the right whatever. Let me just sit down. Coco, go on with all your breathing now, dog. Dang, go on. Go on. Coco, go home. Dang. Lord. Our community dog, guys. She just kind of shows up, sweet as she can be. She's 100 years old. Go home. You're good. Anyway, so had a phone call earlier, and a guy left me a voicemail, and he was basically saying, "Hey, I know that I saw your video about house mixes and batch mixing and all those things, and I was just curious if the soap diluted any of that down." And you guys are really overthinking everything. You don't even really need soap. The only time you really need soap is if you're on a very steep surface, and you don't really have to have it, but it does help the bleach mixture or SH mixture. It helps it stick so that it works better. Honestly, guys, I've gotten where I don't really use a whole lot of surfactant anymore. So it is what it is. So what you guys want to talk about? Let me move this over here so I can get a better spot. My neighbor called me earlier, and she had some fishing stuff that she was getting rid of, so I went over there and picked all of it up. Oh, Lord. So I just got it all set up right here. There we go. Making you guys seasick. Everybody good now? We're good. What else we got going on in here? Let's see. Ramon Quinteros. We are located in St. Cloud, Florida. Gotcha. Jason B. Hoping all have a successful year. Cool. Raymond Quintero says to neutralize bleach after. After what? What are we neutralizing bleach for? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She gets back home, she's home. I could go back over there. All right. My daddy talked to some folks and we'll figure it out. Raymond Quinteros, you neutralize the bleach after you get done cleaning the roof, dude? Why? Tell them, hey, say what's up. How you doing? The camera's right here where the green dot is. Yep. All right, go play. Oh, let me just get this. Can't stand just sitting there in the sun. The way we do roof cleaning, guys, I don't call it roof washing anymore because when you say that you're washing someone's roof, they expect it to be 100% when you leave, like you're getting a car washed. And that's not how we do things. We call it roof cleaning. I actually prefer roof treating, but whatever. So what I explain to the customer before we even start, Sam's Place, what's up, man? From Belgium. Wow, cool. We got people from everywhere. What I recommend is talking to these people, setting the expectations. If you let them know, look, what we're doing is spraying a treatment on the roof. The design of it and the purpose of it is to eliminate the living organisms that are up there. When this solution hits that living organism, it's going to change colors. Your roof will look probably 75, 80% better when we're done. We don't want to rinse it off immediately unless there is a light rain coming through or a steady, heavy rain. You don't have to rinse it. But we don't want to rinse it right away. It's just like spraying Roundup on weeds in your garden. Kennedy, you're going to have to go somewhere else and make noise, honey. It's just like spraying Roundup on the weeds in your garden or your grass or your sidewalks, wherever. You don't just spray Roundup on there and then turn right around and rinse it off. You got to let that solution work and kill the stuff. Yes, it kills it pretty quick, but I want to make sure that it's dead. So I explained to the customer we like to leave it until the next rainfall. You may see a little bit of a chocolate milk color to it. And all that is everything that is dead. It's all the things that were living, that were black. They are now dead. And you have everything that's left living up there. I mean, everything that's dead is up there and it'll rinse off with the next rain. Somebody just left a comment. If you leave it overnight, the next morning drips on plants if it's not a gutter on it. Yeah, I understand what you're talking about. And that's why roof washing and roof cleaning is a strategic thing. If you know that the weather's going to drop or it's going to be foggy, those types of things, I understand completely what you're saying. Um, and that may be something that we start to change this year, but as of right now, we haven't really had any trouble. We've only burned a few bushes here and there. And it was just because of the types of bushes and because just weird weather. I mean, it can be showing no rain on the forecast, and all of a sudden you get a 5-minute shower and it drips. Another thing you don't take into account is in the wintertime when it's going to be cold the next morning and maybe there's ice on the roof and then the ice melts and it washes it down. It's just roof washing is where the big money is, guys, but a lot of times it can be really annoying. It can be really aggravating, but like I explained to my customers, it's give and take. We are spraying an extremely strong solution on the roof. It is designed to eliminate a bacteria, and with you not having the money invested in gutters, there is always a risk that something will get burned. Are you willing to take that risk to have your roof restored so that you don't have to replace it in the next 10, 15 years? Most people say, yeah. Most people call me back and they're like, hey, we did have one bush that got a little bit of damage, but our roof looks tremendous and we're super happy. So I understand what you're saying, but we haven't had to do any of that yet because usually I try to book my roof cleanings. I try to get them where there's rain in the forecast for the week, like a good rain. But a lot of times, a way that you can prevent that is if we are going to rinse the roof, we rinse like the bottom 6 feet because what that does is it takes that hot mix off the bottom 6 feet. So when you do have a little bit of moisture, it runs down, and the chances of it actually being super hot dripping off is pretty slim. So I have seen some people that do that too. They'll rinse just the bottom like 5 or 6 feet, and we've gotten some good results with that too. There are a lot of times that we will go ahead and just rinse the roof and do a controlled rinse. We go ahead and do a controlled wash and rinse on the bushes as well. but a lot of times you don't really have to. So, especially down here where I'm at, the sun comes out and it cooks, and sun breaks down SH very quickly. So as long as we don't have any weird weather changes, if it's going to be hot during the day, hot during the night, I mean, you don't really have to worry about a whole lot of drippage coming off the roof. Oh, those types of things. Let's see. Izzy, hi, Seattle. I want to quit tile setting and start soft washing, but a little scared to start washing. Don't be scared, man. If it's something you want to do, try it. Do it on the side. What is the starting price point for a 2,000 square foot composite roof? One story with medium moss. What are you talking about, composite roof, man? I haven't run into that. We've got shingle and metal. I may learn something here in just a minute. Yeah, Raymond, I understand completely where you're coming from, man. I really do. Or Ramon. Oh, shingle roofs. Um, I mean, you can actually Google that information. What's the national average for roof cleaning, or what does it cost? And down where I'm at, it's anywhere from 15 to 50 cents a square foot. Steve, I'm still hesitant opening a soft wash business due to the explosion and folks jumping in all at once. You're going to see people come and go, man. You're going to see people that just jump in, and that's one thing that I had to learn when probably my first year and a half, 2 years, when I saw anybody pulling a pressure washing trailer, because you won't see anybody with a pressure washer until you start a pressure washing business, and then everybody's got one. I don't panic on that because I know that we have survived some pretty rough times. We've survived some rough circumstances. We've been through sickness and divorce and all kinds of crazy stuff, and we're still standing. Let me get in my truck, guys. Maybe the flies won't freaking take me off. But you have to understand that people can start a business anytime they want to, guys. This is the United States of America, and we can do that. But the chances of any business like that surviving is slim. So if you can get out here, and especially if you got a full time job with money coming in, and you can do this on the side, just build your name and get your clientele up, then you've already got an advantage over those people that are just weekend bobs. So that don't have any intention of doing it full time. They're just doing it making extra money. The people that just show up. Now, if you see somebody pop up and I mean they've got a wrap on their truck and new trailers and all that stuff, I mean I would keep an eye on those people because they're pretty serious. But the chances, I mean, if you look at the statistics on how many businesses fail within the first year, first 5 years, first 10 years, it'll open your eyes into business, guys. I don't have any other choice but to make this work, so I'm gonna make it work. I don't worry about everybody else popping up. Do 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 do. Going back to the neutralizing the bleach on the roof, I don't think I would ever neutralize it. I would definitely rinse it really good before I before I got up there and neutralized it. Because a lot of roofs you're not going to be able to reach it with a neutralizer unless you've got some kind of hose or tank system set up with neutralizer in it where you can spray it. Because you ain't going to climb up there with a pump sprayer on every roof. Let's see, Jason B. Dial in your services, branding, customer service. Don't worry about the competition. You will eventually separate yourself from them. Yep. There's a book that Mike at All About Pressure Washing told me to read, and I'm almost completely done with it. It's called The Purple Cow. Oh, dang it, the flies. And it's basically, in a nutshell, it talks about if you look at all pressure washing, soft washing businesses in your area, they're all cows. But how can you be a purple cow? What can you do to set yourself apart? It may be a wrap, it may be hot pink neon shirts, it may be incentives that you offer, it may be just your amazing customer service and things like that. But I will tell you this, and this is one thing that I'm going to implement this year: best known beats best price and best service every day of the week. There is a local car dealership here, huge dealership now, but he started off small and he spent a lot of money on advertising. He still spends a lot of money on radio advertisements. and TV commercials. I mean, I don't know. I couldn't imagine what his budget is for advertising every year. But he's best known. So he's got people that drive from out of state to come in here and buy cars from him and stuff. And he doesn't have to give you a deal. He doesn't have to have really good service because he's best known. And he has proved it time and time and time again. So best known beats best prices and best services every day. So one thing I'm going to do this year is I'm going to run a billboard advertisement on 2 of the 4-lane roads that are coming through my area. Not necessarily for getting jobs, but just for brand recognition. And I'm also probably going to run some more radio ads for the same purpose. I'm kind of going to piggyback his marketing strategy just to see. I ran radio ads for about 2 weeks, didn't get one phone call, but you never know when that one person that's listening to the radio that day heard your name, heard what you do, and then they're having a conversation a month later, 2 months later, and they continuously hear your name and what you do on the radio. Then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh yeah, have you tried calling that guy? He's on the radio all the time." So that's my thinking on that. Same thing with a billboard. I've got a good friend of mine that is an attorney here in town, and he's probably got 5 billboards up. And I asked him, I'm like, what kind of returns are you seeing on that? And he said, I don't really think I've gotten any customers off of the actual billboard, but when people do come in to talk, I've had people, tell me in the grocery store or wherever, "Hey man, I saw your billboard the other day 2 towns away," or whatever. It's just brand recognition. You never know when you're going to get a huge contract off of that. So that's something I'm going to try this year. My kids are coming out to play if you guys hear a bunch of stuff. Keep commenting, guys. Throw in some questions. Teach me something. I'm down to learn something. Let's go. If you guys don't mind, there's 21 of you guys on right this second. If you'll hit the like button, it helps the algorithm and gets people in here with us, and we can chit chat, and maybe we'll learn something from each other. What y'all doing? So I don't think she's home, is she? What did she tell you?
She said when she gets back from getting her errands, I can come back over there.
All right, well, I'll ask her in just a little bit. Y'all go play up there so I can hear.
Will you help me with this?
No, put on some different shoes. Now go up there now. All right, what we got? Yeah, Jason B, that's a good point, man. I mean, all these people that are popping up wanting to be pressure washers and stuff, and it's honestly, because of channels like mine, channels like Mike's, Cody's, Jason Guyman's. I mean, Justin at Forever Self-Employed. I mean, people think that, you see somebody come out here with a pressure washer and a surface cleaner, and they make, $200 an hour or $1,000 on a Saturday or something like that, and you're like, oh man, that's easy money. Let's go out and you get it. Well, guess what? They're not going to always do that every Saturday. You're going to have months like the end of December and all of early January down here in the South. So I couldn't imagine you guys up north that there's just nothing. I mean, literally nothing. So that's another thing I would like to implement this year is trying to pick up some more fast food places just because that is repetitive monthly business. Um, and another thing is trying to pay off some debt so that I don't have to be in a mad dash for bills. So, guys, you're gonna have to go over there where I can talk. I can hear everything, guys. Come on, I love y'all. Y'all are beautiful. Let's go. Jesse Boyden, how do I get more reoccurring commercial contracts? I market really hard. I can stuff the books with houses, but I want the security of knowing that I have work every month. Don't we all? That's a good point. But commercial is a tricky business, man. The way that I've been successful getting the commercial work that I've gotten is I will call, let's just say, a local hospital, and I will reach out to whoever. Well, at the hospital, it's usually your hospital administrators who you need to talk to. Um, but I have seen where I'll call and talk to the administrator, and the administrator says, "Talk to so and so. They're over our grounds and maintenance." And we line stuff up that way. That's how I got the job at the college. I called up there and spoke to the lady who was over all of the grounds and maintenance, and we talked. And I gave her my information. It took about 2 or 3 months, and she called me back. And we got a $24,999 job off of that just by reaching out to somebody. Well, bud,
Hi, can we go to Googie's later?
I don't know. Let me finish my live, and we'll figure out what the rest of the day is going to bring. I want to go fishing.
Hi.
So what's up, YouTube? All right, y'all got to go that way now. I'm not going to keep telling you. Almost done. So that's how I approach commercial. Guys, I'm not going to tell you again. You guys want some kids? I'll send them to you. So anyway, Northern Light Wash Service. What's up, man? You got it way up north. I'm done from October through early November. October, early November, and back up again around the end of March. So early April. There is other things to do, but I'm done working in freezing cold weather if I don't have to. Yep. Jesse Boyd, that's what I'm going to do, man. It's cold weather. I'm going to go flip a jig and probably pop a jerk bait here and there. Kennedy, get out and go away. Now. Now. I'm not going to tell you again. Then go back inside the house. I swear, man, them jokers won't even talk to me unless I get involved with something. Then they want to talk. Dang. Underground parking garages. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Spinnerbait might would do all right. They're moving really slow this time of year. I like a jerk bait and a jig. I like to kind of do what they're feeding off of right now. It's real good shad time and um, crawfish. Yep. Northern Light likes the freedom of not being. Yep. I mean that's what bothers me about a lot of new people that are coming out, man. They don't understand that you're gonna get kicked square in the junk. You're gonna get kicked. You're gonna get kicked a lot in your junk, physically, mentally, and spiritually. You are going. This is not for everybody. Business at all is not for everybody. People think they can come out here and just look cool and spray a little bit of soap and water on houses and they're rolling in it. Yeah, you can make a lot of money out here doing this. I've made more money this year than I've ever made, but it it gets stressful. Like right now, I mean, we have no work. I'm sitting in the dang front of my truck. My kids are all over the place and just hanging out. I got one job booked for this week, but I'll take it. And I've been in business 3 years, guys. This is my going on my fourth year, I think. Yeah, this is our fourth year. September will be the beginning of our fourth year. Yeah. So yeah, Zig Ziglar helped me out. Yeah, old Zig's cool, man. Yeah. People don't understand, man. I mean, guys, you can make a killing out here. I mean, if we go back, I think the absolute world of Cody at Southeast Softwash. The man has just been a blessing in my life. I look at how he got started, just washing houses and roofs. He saw a need. He started his own business building the systems. Now he's got all of the daggum products that are coming out, and he's doing a whole lot of money in sales every year because he does good work. But he's an inspiration for all of us smaller guys who have dreams and goals because he's done it. And, those types of things. I think it's awesome. So you can get out here and grow as much as you want to, but you better be ready to put the work in. Wabisa, what's up, man? Pressure washing looks like a great business in South Africa. I was not prepared for the hard work required, the high levels of know and don't regret jumping in on the fly about me on the business on a full time basis. Yeah, I mean, if you guys don't like the word no, a fly is biting me. I've never had a biting fly. You dead now, cuz? And your cousin's dead. Um, yeah, people's gonna tell you no, man. What do you guys want? I'm trying to do my live, and y'all just were nonstop. Please just give me 10 more minutes. Just 10 more minutes, guys. That's all I need. If you can't, then I'll make sure I take 10 minutes of y'all's time. What is the population that you're serving? All the surrounding counties around here, the two biggest counties around me have probably 30,000 people. My county's got about 6,000. So altogether, I'm probably 75,000 people total. Jason B, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I just try to keep it real, man. I mean, everybody wants to get out here and be rolling around in Lambos. And when I first started doing windows, there was this dude on Instagram that was doing little shorts and all kinds of crazy stuff. He had a yellow Lamborghini, and he'll just buy his program and he'll teach you how to do all of that. And it's only $2,500 with a monthly installment of $300 a month, and he'll be your one-on-one online coach and this and that. I'm like, bro, you making money off of people. You ain't making money off of jobs. But he did it. I mean, he was probably some rich kid already, and daddy got him this and daddy got him that, and all of a sudden he's successful, and now he's giving people tour like tips and whatever. I don't have time for that crap, man. There are some really good business coaches out there, and they're very much worth the money. But come on, man. Everybody wants to be Grant Cardone these days. You get on TikTok, somebody's going to give you just enough information for you to click the link and go buy something. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I've got links in all the descriptions of my videos, and that's people that I support and I believe in, and I use their products. Just that simple. So, however, I will give it to Mike at All About Pressure Washing, because he did come up with a really good app for quoting jobs. I think it's called Quote.io, something like that. And I think he's got I've got it. I just got to spend more time with looking at it. I just want to know what all it does, those types of things. But there's just endless possibilities, guys. If you have a business sense at all, or drive mainly, if you've got some drive, then you can go places. And one of the biggest things I've learned doing this type of work is what I read in one of the business books that I had read. I don't remember which one it was, but it was your network is your net worth. So the people that you surround yourself with, every single customer, you never know when that customer is going to refer you to somebody else who's a multi-millionaire who gives you a $30,000-$40,000 contract or something. You never know. Your network is your net worth. So the more people you come in contact with, the people you do a better job for, eating a boiled egg. Those are the people. Let me move that so it'll focus. Those are the people that are going to open doors for you, and open doors open doors. Write that down. I just came up with that. Open doors open doors. Somebody's commenting. Who's that is? Who's that is? S&S, what's up, dude? Oh, Lord. Let me catch back up. Yeah, guys, I mean, I had to get on to my kids. I still got to be a daddy. Let's see. Steve, I would guess that servicing an area with wealthier people would be ideal. After all, it's not cheap having your house washed. The trick to that, man, is offering a service that people that can afford it don't want to do. People that can afford it, like, or very successful business people that are rolling in the money, and successful business people, they don't have time to do all those things. They would rather just pay somebody, use it as a tax write-off, and move on. I mean, you don't see too many CEOs getting out there and doing their own house unless they just enjoy it. So if you can solve a problem for them, they don't want to do their own landscaping, so they have a landscaping company. They don't want to cut their own grass, so they have a grass cutting company. They don't even clean their own freaking pools, guys. So they have a pool cleaning guy that comes around and maintains all of that. Well, guess what? You're in the same boat because you wash their house, and surrounding facilities or whatever else needs cleaning at their house. And you can do it every quarter, every 6 months. We recommend at least cleaning your property at least once a year because I don't even know if any salt's coming out. There we go. Because it keeps the oxidation down, it keeps everything under control, and it keeps all the oh god, what's the word? Anyway, I forgot how I worded it, but anyway, same thing. You wash your car every week. Why? Make it look good. That's one reason, but it protects the paint. Fallout, all the fallout that's in the atmosphere, it sticks to your siding, makes it harder to clean, which in return makes it more expensive to take care of. Pretty good. Open doors, guys. But yes, there are people, man, that literally spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars, sometimes even thousands of dollars for dinner. They'll go and some kind of banquet or something. They'll spend $2,500 a plate, but they can't spend $800, $900 on you to clean their house and stuff. Yeah, those are the people that you need. You can ride around your area and see houses that are filthy every day of the week. It's called the cleaning curse. Yes, Kennedy. You just want to be on TV or what? Okay, when I'm done, I will. I love you. You're beautiful. Anyway, good comment, though. Good question. Hey, Northern Light, take it easy, man. I see you. Jason B, see you, man. S&S Cleaning, what's up, dude? I just saw that. I'm sorry. Jason B, Mike's channel is great. Yeah, Mike's been my biggest help, guys, since day one. Daniel Horniak, what's up, man? What was that? Lizard Lick? Who did what? French Lick, Indiana. Now that's a name. I'm gonna have to jump off here in just a second, guys. My kids are wanting to play and ask questions, and as soon as I get off, they'll go get back on the Xbox. Watch what I tell you. But yeah, you guys got any more comments, any questions, dudes, dudettes? I'm trying to change my whole diet, guys. I think I'm getting some insulin resistance, so I'm starting to more protein and fiber. Cut back on the crap. Nobody else? Yeah. But anyway, the whole point of this live, guys, was for the new guys, don't overthink it. I mean, you really don't have to overthink it. There's videos everywhere that'll help you get at least started some. Watch the videos, comment on the videos, learn something every single day, and you'll be fine. Let's see, Shane Cruz, real quick. Staying busy in your area? Not at all. No, sir. We are dead. If we were a bobber, we would not be bouncing in the water, even though there's fish everywhere. I mean, there is nothing going on. I've got one house wash that I've got to do Monday, and it's a big one, but it's a customer that we've been doing for a couple of years. And so what I do every year around this time, it's always slow, but I always reach out, and your customers that you've done before, those are repeat business people. If you reach out and talk to them, it shows them that you remember them. It shows them that you had them on the schedule, and they like that. So Take care of your customers, and they'll take care of you. Open doors, open doors. Wabisa, what do you do when business is quiet? I pray. I pray, man. And I can tell you this, every single year since we started, the week before Christmas, we always get maybe one house wash. This year we were a little bit busier, but the week of Christmas, the week after Christmas, and after New Year's, and probably 2.5 weeks into January, we're just dead. So if we have the year that it's looking like we're going to have this year, I'm going to pay my bills up and off for the next 2 months. I mean, 2 months in advance. That way, when December and January roll around, I'm not sitting here like, oh my God. Because, I mean, I got Trent back working with me, and he hasn't had a paycheck. And we're just kind of sitting here, and I've been calling everybody. Um, I do have a really big job that's supposed to come up the end of this month. It's for a Chamber of Commerce kind of thing, but it has to be voted. But after having conversations with some of the people on the board, I feel pretty confident about it. So anyway, I'm gonna jump off, guys. Talk to you guys soon. Let me handle all these kids.